Hello, Twilighters. It's me, Spunk Ransom, and I'm here to introduce a Twilight fan who wants to audition for Team Twilighter. Here she is.
Hi Rob, thanks for the introduction.
My name is Spunk.
Okay, Spunk. Could we just get started with the interview?
Okay. What is your name, age, and where are you from?
Okay, my name is Sanne and I'm 19 years old. I live in Holland and I'm an English student at the University of Leiden.
Why do you love Twilight?
Well, what's not to love? I recently discovered that I usually like books because they have great characters, so I really go for unique characters, and if there's one thing that Twilight has, then it's unique characters. And what I also love about them is that they all have some flaws, especially Edward and Bella, though many people will say that Edward is perfect. I don't think he's perfect. In some aspects he is, but there are also things about him that are far from perfect, like the fact that Stephanie's sad. He's like an all or nothing kind of guy, so there's no in between with him, and that's definitely one of his flaws. But I still love them to death. They're all so special and yeah, so intriguing. Another thing that I really love about Twilight is that there are so many great lines, because you can ask any Twilight fan what their favourite line is and they won't be able to pick one, because I tried to make a list of my own favourite lines and it was basically impossible because I would just be copying the entire book, and I've never really experienced that before with a book. And the final thing that I love about the books is the fact that they refer back to other works from English literature, and like New Moon with Romeo and Juliet, I absolutely love that. That was amazing. And yeah, since I'm an English student, I'm really interested in those things, so that adds something extra to the books, I think.
Why do you think you should be part of Team Twilighter?
Why do I want to be part of the team? Because I'm desperate. No, just kidding. I really would love to discuss Twilight with 6 other girls slash guys, perhaps. I don't really have any friends that like Twilight. I did lend the first book to one girl and she liked it, but she won't read the other books until she's finished with her exams, so that might take a while. And I did make my brother a Twilight fan, so he's a Twilight guy now. He's 14 and he really loved the books. He's reading Eclipse right now, but you can't really talk about how hot Edward is with your 14-year-old brother. That doesn't really work. The story about how he became a Twilight guy is kind of funny. He had read these books and J.K. Rowling says leaves the reader hungry for more. It's also a vampire book, but it's about a boy, so he liked that a lot. And I didn't tell him at first that Twilight was a love story. I just told him about the vampires, and he got really interested. He was like, oh, what kind of powers do they have? So I explained everything. And yeah, well, you know, the vampires from Twilight are pretty interesting. And but then he didn't want to read them just because I love the books. So it was just to annoy me. And then one night I put the book on his pillow, and the next morning he came downstairs and he told me, I hate you, I'm 50 pages in already. So he had a really busy week, and now he's reading them, so I'm really happy. I can at least talk to somebody, but it would still be nice to talk to some girls or some people my age, or just basically real big fans. He's a fan, but not that much.
What do you think you could add to the channel?
I think that there's a lot that I could add to the channel. A couple of those things are an enthusiasm, positive look on everything. Maybe the fact that I'm not from America might provide a different look on things. Also some creativity. I love to draw and I love to play the piano. I could show you a couple of my drawings. They're not finished yet. This is one I made of all the houses. I wanted to figure out where everything was, so I made a couple of drawings for myself. Oh, and I made a Team Twilighter thing. I got pretty bored last night, so that's what I did. And this one with fire and eyes, Team Twilighter. Oh, and I made a couple of drawings. This is Alice. They're all not finished. This is a very old Bella that I made a couple of months ago. She's not really what my Bella looks like. My Bella is more like this, so she doesn't have any eyes yet. They're all not finished. These are just some quick drawings. My Edward, he looks very young. He has some fangs, very small ones. I know he's not supposed to have those, but looks kind of fantastic. And this is my Jacob. This one, I like this one the best. So these are the drawings I've made. I'm also a really open-minded fan. I'm not really stubborn about anything. I don't hate any of the characters. There's like almost nothing that I dislike about Twilight. So I would love to hear everybody's opinions. I am very open to different opinions, and I would love to discuss things with people.
Is there anything you would like to add?
Well, Rob, I was actually wondering, there is something you could do for me. Maybe work your magic on the viewers?
What?
Oh, come on, Rob, you know what I mean. Do some of the famous dazzling you do. Come on, Rob, please, dazzle us.
Okay, you're starting to creep me out. I think this interview is over.
Aw, well, okay. Thanks anyway. So guys, that was my interview. I hope I get picked. And Rob, could you just say goodbye to the viewers for me?
See you later, spider monkeys.